Wayne Gretzky once called the New Jersey Devils a Mickey Mouse organization. Now there really is one. The NHL awarded an expansion franchise to Disney to play in Anaheim.
They announced there was going to be a franchise in Anaheim in South Florida the day before I became commissioner, and the Walt Disney Company was going to own a franchise, and their ability to market and promote using the amazing assets they had, I thought would be good for the game.
The Anaheim franchise will be owned by the Walt Disney Company. The fee, a hefty $50 million. I guess they caught the bug while filming Mighty Ducks.
I knew it was a big deal when I opened my local newspaper, and on the front page was like, Michael Eisner announces hockey team in my city. I just remember like sitting in the kitchen, being just like, what? What is happening?
There was a press conference. Gary Bettman was here. Bruce McNall, who had facilitated it all, was here.
We were in what would be the locker rooms, which was just the poured cement and rough, and there was all the executives from Disney were there, and Michael was there. And he's like, how you doing? I'm like, good, man. This is so great. I'm so happy Disney bought a team. And I remember going, what's it going to be called? And he goes, oh, you're going to like it.
Now, this has been very controversial, the name of this team. As a matter of fact, we hadn't made up our minds as early as 7 o'clock this morning.
And he started talking, and I started getting this apprehension, a good apprehension of like, holy smokes, oh my God.
The name of this team is officially the Mighty Ducks.
The reporters, we were just incredulous. Looking at each other, I think we laughed not out of making fun of them, just we could not believe that they were actually going to do that.
The Ducks will play at the Duck Pine in Anaheim. I would now... It's Disney, what can I do?
I grew up loving hockey and the original teams and the Rangers and the Bruins and the Canadians and the Maple Leafs. And now the NHL was going to have a team called the Mighty Ducks. And I remember going, that is crazy. Do I like that?
We have so much equity in the Mighty Ducks, and we like the name, and it's Disney-esque, and I've had a few comments that people that don't like it, but we like it.
They're wimpy.
They don't even have teeth.
I was wondering if you'd humor us and read a couple of the headlines.
I don't think I'm going to read the headlines. You can read the headlines, because I know people mocked it. Well, when the press and others mocked us, to me that was a compliment. I knew that the Mighty Ducks could prove on the ice a physicality that defied the name. And we stuck with it. I think the only mistake probably was the duck call. There's a quack heard around the world. 1, 2, 3. See, it's going to work. This will work.
Hockey people did not like the Mighty Ducks of Anaheim name. The idea that, well, you can't do this because of the dignity and history of hockey. Well, you know, yes, you can, it turns out.
So today marks the beginning of a new era for a predominantly old and stuffy league.
We need a hockey team here. I think right on, dude, Anaheim, yeah.
There's a lot of hockey fans out here. There's a hell of a lot. They drive all the way into L.A., fight the traffic. They'd love to have a hockey team out here.
You know, now we have to put a really good team on the ice. I mean, it's not going to be, in the pejorative sense, it's not going to be Mickey Mouse. It's going to be Disney-esque in the quality sense.
Welcome to the 1993 expansion draft.
The expansion draft would provide team management, including Disney chairman Michael Eisner, the long-awaited opportunity to finally put some names on the board.
Expansion teams, they were filled with afterthoughts. You were dealt a bad hand right to start with, and everybody expected that.
The Mighty Ducks of Anaheim select Guy Hebert of the St. Louis Blues.
Listen, I won't lie to you. Like, expansion teams and goaltenders, like, it was a disaster. They just ate goaltenders up and kind of spit them back out.
Hey, Coach! Coach, come on! Don't leave me hanging like this! Coach, don't make me come after you, Coach!
The Mighty Ducks select Sean Hill of the Montreal Canadiens.
They got deeper and deeper into the expansion draft.
The Mighty Ducks select Stephen King.
And the next selection?
Stu Grimson of Chicago.
All of a sudden, my colleague, she said, they just drafted the Grim Reaper. It was what? You know, this sounds almost like a Disney villain.
There's Grimson trying to get loose, and now he's gone crazy.
It's Stu Grimson, as we might expect. Tall, tough guy.
I was the guy in our locker room going, I can't believe the league is going to let these guys name the franchise after a kid's movie. And of course, you know, when you lead that way, when you react that way, you're going to be the first guy up.